I'm just chilling outside in the very cold Victorian weather, and I realized that I didn't finish off my series. So, how does generative AI work? Text generation. The first thing to kind of understand is AI isn't like a computer program that is doing something and presenting you something. That's not how it works. What it's doing is it's doing prediction, right? So the way that you train, very similar to the image generation, the way that you train text generation is you give it a lot of text. Let's say that we are going to train, this is why there's some language models that are specifically trained in certain things, but let's say we're going to train one that's purely on writing articles, writing content. You give it as much text as it's possible to give it. So you may say like 70 billion, it's used all of Wikipedia, all of the internet. You give a ton of text. And what it's doing is essentially it's looking at the words and looking at the way that everything's constructed. And it's building a mathematical map, which is, in simple forms, it will predict, based on the last word and kind of the sentence and the whole sentence and the whole structure, what the next word will be, right? So it would predict that my next word would be that. Okay, so it would predict that the next one would have been B. And that's all it's doing. It's just predicting what would be next. The bigger the text it's been trained on, the more different points of data it's been given, the better its prediction is, which is why some language models are better than others based on the amount of training they've had. And that, in essence, really is all generative AI is. Predictive text.